there's a limit, and I want for touch 'em. Girls going crazy, now man got it cause I'm started from the bottom, I started from the junction, I head ahead.
Good morning and welcome to Good Morning K-Town, your breakfast show on KCBS TV. My name is Christy Ijang. What better way to start your day than tuning in to the best source of inspiration? First things first, our thought of the day. Health is like money. We never have an idea of its true value until we lose it. Thank you for joining us on today's edition of the program. Let's have a break. When we come back, we're going to welcome Eswa Julius. Stay tuned. Welcome back. This is Good Morning K-Town, your breakfast show on KCBS TV. I'm joined by Eswa Julius, and as always, we're about to learn something new. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Christy.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
All right. So we've had a very long weekend and haven't really learned for 2 days now. So we are exceptionally anxious to learn something new.
I'm happy you know you are a glutton for punishment, learning something all the time. That's what it could be. So today we're going to learn something different. I don't know, what nationality are you? I've never asked you.
I'm Cameroonian, of course.
So how do you prove that?
My birth certificate.
And what else?
I mean, that's all.
No. When you go about, how do you prove you're Cameroonian?
Abroad.
When you travel, no, in Cameroon, how do you?
Passport.
In Cameroon?
In Cameroon, ID card.
Perfect.
Oh, okay, my national ID card.
That would prove you're Cameroonian.
Okay.
Okay, today we're going to know about countries with no ID cards.
Okay.
Do you know that countries in this world where you don't have an ID card?
I know, I think Nigeria doesn't have.
You have an ID card, which means the only way of identifying yourself is either have a passport or a driver's license.
Okay.
But sometimes you have to go and prove that you are, or how do you get a license if you are not up to 18? They have good birth registry system where you can go and confirm that you are a national of this age or okay. So a lot of countries don't have ID cards, you'll be surprised.
Okay.
UK has no ID card. Britain has no ID card. There's no document in Britain like a national ID card. New Zealand has no ID card. The Bahamas has no ID card. The Vatican has no ID card.
Okay.
Andorra has no ID card. The Marshall Islands has no ID card. Philippines has no ID card, no documents and ID card. If you need a license, you go and where you are born, of course, you go there and get a document that will confirm that you are born on this day and you are of age to get a license or whatever, a passport. So not every country has an ID card.
I see. It's very interesting because a lot of Cameroonians, I must say, do not really know why we are using an ID card or the importance of an ID card or the use of an ID card. Okay. Because literally everywhere you go, they ask for an ID card. So you don't really know why the ID card is important.
Yeah, and in this country, ID card is not mandatory. So nobody ever asks you for an ID card. In Cameroon, according to the laws of Cameroon, you must have an ID card. It's mandatory to have in Cameroon. In other countries, it's not mandatory. Libya as well has no ID card. Denmark has no ID card.
So how do they now check if somebody is a citizen of that country?
These countries have very good documentation.
Okay.
Excellent documentation. In Germany, once a child is born, they come out with an identification at the hospital. So even you go back 80 years after, you just go to where you were born and they will trace that you were born and give you a document. You don't need to.
So when they are traveling, they don't have like police checkpoints where you have to show your ID cards and all that?
No, Germany has an ID card. Germany has.
I'm like other countries without IDs.
No,
How
don't
do have
they?
it
Of course, they identify. They don't have to identify their nationals. And one way in Nigeria, the police will stop the car and say, "Identify yourself," because they don't have an ID card.
Okay.
You just say, "I'm Mr. John Okon from Imo State." The man look at you. Can you speak Igbo? You speak. Okay, can go. So what happens is that when we're there, you look at the man's tag. If he's from the north, you say Yoruba. You just give any Yoruba name.
So what if you can't speak the dialect?
No, you look at the man's tag. You know he's not from this area. Give you a different name.
Okay. So give the opposite.
Yeah, Nigeria has a lot of tribes. So if I just look at the name and say, me, I'm from Ambambili. Well, look, if you're a man from Rasa Ambambili, look at the name. You just go. Yeah, that's what they used to do. You look at it, my friend. Identify yourself. Give any name. That's your system.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
So I think it will be very easy here with that in Cameroon. You know.
Also, the Vatican has no ID card, but the Vatican has just about 869 people.
Okay, 869 people.
And maybe they know everybody. Everybody knows actually why we can identify. So.
Wow, that's good.
And the Vatican is one of the countries where you don't need a license to drive. Because only the Pope drives. Who's going to control the popes? Only the Pope drives the car in the Vatican.
Interesting.
So who wants to control him?
Does he even drive?
I'm just if I tell you, I'm just assuming. Of course, he has his car. Just okay.
Wow, that's
So
good.
Japan also has no ID card. Congo has no ID card. Congo Democratic Republic. They also have no ID card.
Probably due to overpopulation.
Not at all.
Those countries are very.
It was started in Britain, but was discontinued.
Okay.
Now in Britain, when you obtain the citizenship, if you're a foreigner, now give you a document that you are now a British citizen. And now in Britain, if you want to go, they'll give you a document that you're British, but they don't really issue like here that you go and must go and collect an ID card. They don't really have it that way. Yeah.
Wow, I'm just trying to imagine Cameroon without the ID card. Like we've just been used to the system.
And you see, in Russia they have 2 passports.
Okay.
In Russia, they have a passport that used to travel within the country and a passport that used to go out of the country.
International passport.
It's funny, you know. Well, and these things go back to the history of the countries.
Okay.
Maybe they'll have. Well, I don't know. I believe they have different.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Always a pleasure
It was
being on the
really
show.
exciting learning today. I know a lot of people have also learned about what this ID card issue is all about, to prove your nationality, because people don't really understand. Like you show it everywhere, even the market. You show you want to buy, you have to everywhere. You are showing your ID card, so people don't really understand.
Maybe ask me. The ID card is a good system.
It's a good system.
It's good.
Okay.
To identify, because it helps to eliminate a lot of criminals. Just imagine we have no ID card in this country.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm
It's
just trying to
dangerous.
imagine a country without ID card.
I know in some countries they have fingerprints. Everybody says they can pick you up, but we're not as sophisticated. We're not as sophisticated in this country.
Okay.
I don't think we have any fingerprint system that you know everybody that. And maybe it has exists, but I know when you go to do an ID card, you give your fingerprints, but I don't know if it is centralized anywhere. Because most European countries, the police just put their finger in a machine and they can. But I don't know if we have it here. I don't know. But ID card, if you ask me, it's not a bad idea for it. It's mandatory and it's good that it's mandatory.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Always welcome.
Okay, so we've heard it all. Countries without ID cards. Let's have a break. When we come back, we're going to have our first guest in the studio. Stay tuned. For sponsorship and publicity, KCBS TV can be reached on +237 677 175987 +237 675 794636. Email info@kcbstv.net.
African face, they are so na 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 Aye, my money go fix you. You know got my love for you, don't win my heart too. Them say you know fine no, but you be in my choice so. Them say you know swag no, mama might like you. If you short or you tall low, my money go fix you. You know got my love for you, don't win my heart too. Them say you know fine no, but you be in my choice so. Them say you know swag no, my papa he like you. If you short or you tall low, my money go fix you. My sherry mama, my baby mama, so don't be na are my love so. Na sugar, sugar, na shocky, shocky, I dey feel for my heart too. If to say I dey quest too, you be the cure for my quest too. You make me fall in love, like the bands that don't jazzy. Murema number, fuck on number, Murema ho. Ngarana wamba fuck on number, Ngarana ho. I know say you fine no, I know say you fine no, baby oh. I know say you bad too, I know say you bad too, baby oh. You don't got my love oh, you don't win my heart too. Them say you no fine no, but you be in my choice too. Them say you no swag too, my mama like you If you short or you tall low, my money go fix you You don't got my love oh, you don't win my heart too. Them say you no fine no, but you be in my choice too. Them say you no swag too, my papa like you If you short or you tall low, my money go fix you Papa God, this is my thanksgiving for you giving me my heart desire. But Papa God, I dey beg, if you say I die today, if I want come back for this one, Papa bring me the same one, give me the same wife. Papa give me the same money. I love my wife oh, love the sweet oh, my baby boo oh. Murema number, fuck on number, Murema ho. Ngarana wamba fuck on number, Ngarana ho. I know say you fine no, I know say you fine no, baby oh. I know say you bad oh, I know say you bad oh, baby oh. You don't got my love oh, you don't win my heart oh. Them say you no fine no, but you be in my choice too. Them say you no swag too, my mama like you If you short or you tall low, my money go fix you You don't got my love oh, you don't win my heart too. Them say you no fine no, but you be in my choice too. Them say you no swag too, my papa like you If you short or you tall low, my money go fix you
Welcome back to Good Morning K-Town, your breakfast show on KCBS TV. Our next guest is an actress with Sanctuary Movies. She is Nganda Roslyn Bake. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
All right. So we are so happy that you've made out time in your busy schedule. We know actresses are always very, very busy to be with us. Welcome to Good Morning K-Town.
Thank you.
All right. So I'd really like to really know a lot about you as an actress. So tell me how you got into acting.
Well, I've always loved acting.
Okay.
And I've always wished to see myself as an actress.
Oh, all right. That's nice.
Yeah. I used to watch movies when I was still, still a child.
Yeah.
I've ever loved everything when it comes to action.
Okay.
Because I'm somebody, even when talking, my friends know me, I always do action. At times, some people would tell me, "Hey, this girl, you can act." And I used to say to myself, I can do this thing.
When you watch movies?
Yeah,
wow,
when I watch movies, I would say, but I can do this thing.
Okay.
Okay, after some time, it happens, I have to meet with a friend on Facebook who is an actor.
All right.
So each time he posts anything that concerns acting, I move.
Yeah, you're excited about
Yeah. So I always ask him, please, can I join your industry?
All right.
He said, okay, no problem, you'll be welcome.
Okay.
It's not really easy to be an actress, like seriously, or to act, to perform.
Okay.
Yeah. So he had to introduce me. He told me there's a place called Sanctuary. It's a home to be where hidden talent are being exposed.
Okay.
I said, okay, no problem. I will create chance. So you take me to Sanctuary.
All right.
He had to introduce me to Sanctuary, and that's how I find myself.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
That's good. So how long was that?
A year now.
Okay.
Yeah, a
1
year now.
All right, that's good. So in this 1 year, how many movies have you taken part in?
That three, yeah, three movies.
in
Yeah.
1 year.
Yeah, in 1 year.
Wow, that's exciting. That's
Yeah.
good. So can you tell us the names and probably just give us a little bit of highlight about the parts that you played?
Yeah, sure. My first movie is titled Evil Stepmother.
Oh, Evil Stepmother.
Yeah, I was the mother of that stepdaughter.
Okay.
Yeah. So that the stepmother was like, she wants to own everything that belongs to my daughter.
Okay.
So when I learned of it, I had to bash into that house and put her
In her place.
in a position. Yeah.
That's good. Evil Stepmother. Yeah.
Then
next
the
one.
second one is Unbreakable.
Okay.
It's all about men who cheat on their wife and give
alright.
right to their side chicks.
Oh.
We're two
interesting.
of us, two side chicks.
You're a side chick.
And I'm even the second, the wife, first side chick and the second.
Yeah, second side chick.
But I was like, I want to claim ownership. Yes, I don't want to see any person around that man.
After
Yeah.
being number 3.
Number 3, I'm telling you.
That's interesting. So what about the third
The
one?
third is Roses on My Bed.
Oh, Roses on My Bed.
Yeah, that one I play the role of a lawyer.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, it will soon be out.
good. Oh, all
Yes.
right. Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
So you just started working with Sanctuary Movies, meaning that you have not worked with any other film house before.
No, I've never. Sanctuary is my first, and I believe will be the last house
Oh,
I'll
so
work with.
you're happy where you are.
Very comfortable.
Oh, that's great. That's
Yeah.
good news. So do you plan to get probably behind the camera or writing script? Do you plan to get into script writing or producing or are
Yeah.
you just comfortable with acting?
I'm comfortable with acting, yeah, but I would like to improve, like be a producer, you know.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, that's nice. So, which was the most challenging for you? Is it being the side chick or being the mother with I mean, the part you played in evil stepmother, or the lawyer? Which one was more challenging for you? Which was the most challenging?
The lawyer part.
So being a lawyer is difficult.
You know, that was my first time going in for something like that.
Okay.
A mother,
It's a new
I'm a mother, I
terrain.
have a daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a daughter. At least I can play the part of
Like
a
a
mother
mother.
very well.
I know.
Yeah,
But you've never been a lawyer.
yeah.
I know. I see. So tell us about you're doing working on the project right now. Are you working on a particular project right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
we are working on a project titled Devil's Mirror.
Oh, Devil's Mirror.
Yeah, that one will take place in June.
Okay.
But I believe before the end of this month, we'll have another one at hand, Missing Ring.
Oh, so
Yeah.
many productions in line.
Yeah, and we
That's
still
good.
have more like 10,000 demons. Yeah,
That's good.
like the Devil's Mirror and Springs of Pain. Yeah, many more.
That's great. Sanctuary Movies is doing well. Not that
Extremely well.
you're not willing to go anywhere else. That's
Yeah.
good. So you have been in the industry for a year now. I believe that there are some actors or actresses probably out of Sanctuary that you like to work with.
Yeah, sure. I would like to work with Cindy Amade.
Oh, okay. I mean, a lot of people want to work with Cindy
Yes,
Amade.
I really
That's
like
good.
to see myself working with her.
Okay, like to work with her. What about the guys? Anyone?
For now, I've not made up my mind.
Oh, you see,
Yeah, I'm still searching.
you have to take all your time.
Yes.
That's good. Wow, that's very interesting. So, where do you see yourself? Where do you see which is your dream role? Probably have you already played your dream role, or which is your dream role?
Well, my dream role. No, not yet. But my dream role is I want to be, let me say, a housewife.
Oh, you also dream role.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's very interesting. Hopefully, writers out there at Sanctuary, they are writing some. They have heard your mind and they are writing to a part that will suit you best. So that's nice.
They are taking their time.
Oh, very important. Okay, so do people recognize you? I know you've had 3 movies in a year. You know, do people recognize you in the street and say, "Hey, I watched in this movie," and all that? And how do you react to it? Do you just smile, or are you a bit shy, or how do you wave? How do you react when people recognize you on the road?
No, I'm used to these things.
Oh, okay. The celebrity.
Just by standing in front of a camera is not an easy task.
Okay.
So I'm used to it. When they see me, at times they even come to my job site. Children, hey, auntie, I saw you on television.
Okay.
I watched it today. You were acting. It's nice.
Oh, that's good.
People do recognize me and
that's
they
good.
encourage me. Even though I face some challenges at times, some people will say, Cameroonian, what can they even come out with? But I promise we are coming out with something that will be very
gradually. I mean, where we are now, we're not here 10 years ago. 10 years ago, we're in a completely different position, and I think that things have been improving. To be able to shoot like in 1 year, you're taking part in like 3 movies. That's awesome. You know, that's good. And before you know it, the very people who are saying Cameroonian, they will be the ones watching you. So don't bother yourself about all those things.
Amen.
All right. So thank you so much, Roslyn. It was really nice talking to you this morning on Good Morning Cape Town, and hopefully after your project, you will come here with it. Maybe your director, and we talk all about it. He was here a couple of days ago, and he was very interesting, and he made me laugh until I thought maybe. And then you have come today again, and I'm thinking maybe I should join Sanctuary Movies now.
That's cool. You'll be highly welcome.
All right, thank you so much. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
In your career and whatever thing that you're trying to do.
Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. And that's it. We've heard it all from Roslyn, an actress with Sanctuary Movies. Let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to welcome our next guest. You stay tuned.
Oh papi, Daphne. Maman m'avait toujours conseillé, c'est difficile à aimer, mais plus difficile à être aimé. Yeah. Ça fait des années que j'ai cherché, je crois que cette fois j'ai trouvé. Je n'ai plus peur d'aimer mon bébé. Dis-moi que tu resteras près de moi, promets-moi. Dis-moi que tu vas m'aimer jusqu'à la fin, promets-moi. Dis-moi que je serai la mère de tes enfants, promets-moi. Mon chéri, faut que tu le saches, mon que tu le tiens. C'est toi, show and I want you to know. C'est bébé ma démoile. C'est toi, pété mon c'est unique, chéri, on m'a mis. C'est toi, papa demande de mon cœur, andoloé. C'est toi, mon chéri, mon que tu le tiens. Je te promets. Now I'm a believer. As long as you promise to love me forever. De l'amour de ma life, baby, I'm a lover. Je te laisse pas tomber, ayo, baby, never. But I want you to know, bébé, de toi je suis amoureuse. Je veux pas me décourager. De ton amour je suis comblée. Yeah. Ça fait des années que j'ai cherché. Je crois que cette fois j'ai trouvé. Je n'ai plus peur d'aimer mon bébé. Dis-moi que tu resteras près de moi, promets-moi. Dis-moi que tu vas m'aimer jusqu'à la fin, promets-moi. Dis-moi que je serai la mère de tes enfants, promets-moi. Mon chéri, faut que tu le saches, mon que tu le tiens. C'est toi.
Welcome back to Good Morning Cape Town, your breakfast show on KCBS TV. Our next guest is Njondi Rebecca. We all know her as Mamita. And she is the proprietress of the Feel Free Matango Club. Mamita, good morning.
Good morning, sister.
How for you?
No, I dey fine.
Okay.
Yes.
No, their name, so all we know na Mamita. Name now, so you worry our head.
Yes.
So we be very happy say you don't come today for KCBS.
Thank
for
you.
Good Morning K-Town. We can tell you all about Feel Free Matango Club.
Really.
All right.
Really.
So most start. Why you decide to enter Matango business?
Really, I entered this Matango business. Na say ma maintain my picking them.
Okay.
Yes.
So now for how long you don't start? You don't enter the business?
Almost 18 years.
Hey, 18 years.
Yes.
That means you don't get experience when you work.
Yes.
Wow, that's good. 18 years for Matango business.
Yes.
For that very place we did, or
For
you don't
this
change?
for this very place.
Wow.
Yes.
So the Matango way you sell, you the supply for other people then, or not only for them?
Yes, I used to supply. I used to send her out when I go bring them.
Okay.
Yes, when I go buy and come
So now for also you did buy your Matango?
for Bombay.
Oh, Bombay.
Yes, I used to buy Bombay, Mbanga, almost go reach right for my 40.
Okay. That means you don't get a one supplier.
No.
You get plenty people with different salary. You do one they pay you.
Yes, you want yam. Yes.
So which time did you go buy 'em? Because I did see you all time. I don't know particular time you go buy 'em.
Yes, I used to go around 8 o'clock.
For morning time.
Yes, so while I dey go for the 8 o'clock, so that when I want reach, the tapatu don't come back
They don't
for
come
bush.
for bush.
Yes, I just carry and they come back. Yes.
So now which time where people they can gather for drink Matango? Now which time where they say Matango don't open?
Yes, my customer they know say I always dey come back from the Matango. Really, they don't know the time
Okay.
because the distance where I dey use them for go buy. So they know say they come back around 11 o'clock. So when it don't be around 11:30, they don't gather.
Exactly.
Yes.
So now who they be a customer then?
Yes, my customer they dey Male Mano. I get Mano. I get Charlie. I get Mr. Gilbert. I get Virus. I get Risco, Raymond.
The plenty.
They plenty. All
Yeah.
them they plenty.
That means so there's some particular people they work some particular work they can't drink or any kind people they work any kind thing.
I get all kind man for this. I get lawyer. I get magistrate. I get teachers. I get builders, carpenters, bricklayer them, and plumber. All kind
people.
Oh yes, all kind.
So
they
all man
come.
like Matango.
Yes.
So but my ask you the question. You know people they never drink Matango. Me I be used to drink Matango, but after one time Matango they worry me, so I just leave me. I need to drink Matango again. But people the way they drink Matango, they ever complain say, "Well, when I own Matango don't
Remain.
so when they go take a mix new one for the new Matango for them." Now what I think that the vex some people they had about Matango. So wait if you tell you about that palava.
Yes, I no go deny that one. The why way with the mix and I say we will go buy from the distance.
Okay.
When small one remain, so we dey try for go bring new one
Okay.
so that we will fit come put that one inside so that because of transport and all the life so that maybe we no just lost because when it remain so tap and they take them back. You are just waste time. Yes.
So that one way they used to say they add Sakari for day. Now who they